we are going to talk about something not exactly in the sleep wheelhouse, but something new that we are all dealing with day to day. And that is wearing masks. You know, at my job, I wear these with some frequency, but usually for fairly short periods of time and not as I go throughout my day. And as you can see, I wear glasses. I found when I'm out and about, I'm often having my glasses fog up just like you. I did a little research to learn about this problem and to figure out what we can do to reduce glass fogging, make things less annoying as you go throughout your day wearing a mask. As a glasses wearer and a frequent mask wearer at work, I've often struggled with my glasses fogging up, and it's really, really annoying. Especially in my job, it can be when you're in a room with a patient, if I'm doing a procedure like a bronchoscopy, if I'm in a room for a long period of time, especially if I can't touch my face, it's pretty annoying. Guys, what are you doing outside that door? I'm so done with my kids. Why do your glasses fog up when you're wearing a mask? So essentially, when you breathe out, you're not just breathing out air, you're breathing water vapor. And if your glasses are a different temperature than the exhaled water in your breath, which it usually is, your glasses are usually not at 98.7, glass can cause tiny microscopic droplets on your glasses. These little droplets scatter the light by a phenomenon known as diffraction, and it scatters the light and it causes the fogging, which you can see. So, there's a couple of things you can do. First of all, you want to make sure your mask fits just right. This is the kind of mask we use most commonly in the hospital. It looks like it is, I never looked at the names of these things, but a halyard fluid shield, I guess it's called. Anyway, I like this one a lot. First of all, if you're buying a mask, get one with the elastic things. You don't want to have to tie them every time you put them on and off. It is super annoying. These have a metal tab right here, which you can see. When you put this on your face, it goes under your glasses, and I like to pinch these as tight as I can. So you can see right here, it's pinched around my nose, and that is going to reduce the airflow coming out around my nose. So sometimes that's enough. Some people talk about adjusting this so it's further up underneath as well. So you can adjust your mask by moving it up or down and getting this tight over your nose. So that's great if you have access to one of these medical masks, but they are paper, they've been in short supply, and if you get caught in the rain, then it's game over for this mask. If you wear makeup, you get makeup on them, they're not going to work as well, etc. Nowadays, a lot of us are wearing these cloth masks. I have a couple of them from different manufacturers. This one's from sort of a soft mask from Buck Mason. Again, it doesn't have the little metal tab here, so it's hard to get this fitting quite as well. But you can kind of move it up or down a little bit, see if that helps you. Often I find moving it up and trying to get it as close to my face as possible will result in the least fogging and the best fit. Here's another one with a slightly different shape. I'll link to the manufacturers in the comments. Again, it's loose. It's looser here than I like, more airflow here. Another thing you can do in a pinch, if you really need your glasses to stop fogging, you can't touch your face to adjust your mask, you can actually breathe out through your mouth and breathe down. So what you're doing is, instead of breathing out like this, you breathe down. So, look sideways, the air is coming down, like that, okay? All together now. So another thing that can help with the fogging is a barrier. So, I'll tell you my super cool med school roommate, Jamie Lawrence, who's an orthopedic surgeon, recommends putting tape over his mask. In the hospital, we use paper tape, which is doesn't really hurt when you rip it off your skin. You may not have it readily available in your closet. Try a little painter's tape here. You know, I don't think I'm doing this right. Right here over the bridge of my nose. And again, this is just compensating for the fact that we don't have a little bar in most of these fabric masks to hold it on. The fact is, practically speaking, it's kind of hard to get this just right unless you got a mirror. And honestly, it doesn't exactly look cool. Plus, still kind of hurts. So I don't think that's that practical if you're in public. Another method which someone brought to my attention is tissue paper, creating a tissue paper barrier. So you take a sheet of tissue paper, which I mean, hopefully you got, or you might have to bargain away your pet or your firstborn child to get this, or some toilet tissue. You fold it in half again, fold it in half again, and you put it underneath your mask here at the top, like that. In my experience, this doesn't work particularly well. It may be helpful, but first of all, it looks like you've got toilet paper coming out of your mask. Second of all, if you're in a situation where you're taking your mask on and off, it's a little bit fiddly. So something you may want to try, but not my favorite. So this gets into actually treating the surface of your glasses. So remember how we were talking before when you breathe out that the air with the water in it from your lungs, and essentially that causes tiny water droplets which cause fogging? Well, if you if you reduce the surface tension of the water, you don't get those little tiny microscopic drops, you get a very even layer. And the chemicals which do this are called surfactants. And when we think of surfactants in the pulmonary field, we think of surfactant in the lung, but common surfactants are soap. If you put something with soap on your glasses, on the surface of it, you're not going to get that condensation. So it also seems like spit has a similar effect. My friend Alex Arroyo, who's an emergency room doc in Brooklyn, sent me a short video showing how he does that.
Hey guys, Alex Arroyo MD here with a little trick from the old school paintball player in me when my goggles used to fog up when I was playing. Easiest thing you need, soft cloth, glasses, and a little bit of spit. So load up, spit in there, rub it inside. You gotta get a decent amount. Rub it around a little bit, leave some on there, and then you should be fog free for a while.
Well, in my experience, trying out the spit thing seemed to kind of work, but it was gross, Alex. So you want to be the dude with the spit on your glasses, fine. A couple of my medical friends told me they swear by shaving cream to keep the lenses from fogging up. So let's give this a try. First, I'm going to put on my mask. Then I'm going to put some shaving cream on. Now, I feel like I missed something. Take two. So apparently you just put a little bit of whipped cream on and you wipe it off. So let's try that right now. Gonna rub this in here. Probably more than you need from what I hear. Let it dry for a second. I'm just gonna rinse it off. Going to clean this off. Okay, so we're going to try this out at the dog park. The dog is going crazy. So we'll head in. So overall, the shaving cream worked reasonably well. It was a little bit uneven, so I think maybe I just have to refine my technique on using it, but probably worth a try. Might try dish soap as well. So for me, I think all of these methods have pros and cons. Try a couple of them out and let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to know what's working for you. Right now, I mostly just adjust the mask to fit well on my face, and I'm experimenting some more with the shaving cream and, God help me, the spit, because I think a barrier is probably the best long-term solution during the day. Anyway, please like and subscribe. I hope you found this useful. If so, share with your friends. And let me know in the comments if any of these methods are particularly useful for you, or if any of them are an unmitigated disaster. Thanks.